Hello, my name is Victor Romero, and today I will talk about my critical review. This is my critique video for this critical review I did for the course APS 1013. And my critical review was on a topic I find really interesting, which is effective team meetings. I find this topic particularly interesting because most of us are dealing with group projects, especially the few of us or most of us, hopefully, that have already engineering experience. So we all know team meetings are most of the time scheduled on a daily basis, but most of the times these meetings are not effective, and we also find people who feel that they shouldn't even be there or even consider it a waste of time. So being effective during these meetings is crucial. That's why I wanted to talk about this specific topic. So, generally speaking, my paper is based. Its structure is based on Susan Katz's guide for critical reviews. This is the this is the structure I found most convenient, and also the topic, which is pretty interesting as well. During this critical review, I addressed three papers for the general concept, which is three different authors speaking of the steps they recommend the everyone should follow in order for them to have an effective team meeting. And then I wanted to do something interesting, which is try to apply innovation for these meetings. And there I divided into two. The first is walking and standing team meetings, and the second one is online meetings. We all know due to COVID, we were forced to have online meetings. So this is a topic I found also very interesting and convenient. And also the research paper I found for walking and standing team meetings was also very interesting due to the fact this is a concept that is usually not thought about, even if it's really simple to apply. Most of the times the meetings are held on a closed and most of the time sitting environment. So this is why I found this paper very interesting. And for the online meetings, I found two research papers from two different authors that are very interesting, and I did my critical review based on that, and I also provided some of my experience on that, and I gave out my opinion based on my engineering experience. Now, going through the scoring guide for this critical review, first is the problem issue topic. I feel like I did identify the problem in a good way, since, as I already said, this is based on my experience and also the general opinion of people, and also what the papers I found. They even provide stats of a huge amount of people, a great percentage of people finding team meetings not being effective. And also the assumptions I made are very carefully evaluated, and they have relevance with the context. Sorry. So now for the analysis of the problem, I provided six research papers, as I already mentioned before. So I feel like the analysis is very deep and very diverse, since I quoted different authors. So in this criteria, I feel like I did pretty well. Credibility of research. All of these papers are, of course, research papers from experts, and the only minor setback I have is that online meetings for this topic, since it's a very new topic, and I couldn't find a lot of evidence on this. A matter of fact, I struggle a little bit with finding papers for the online meetings, but I did find two, and that's where I based my research on. So I feel like probably in a couple of years I could have better references once the papers come out and different studies are held and published, of course. So this I could make it better. And credibility of the research, as I said, is a good point. And my conclusions were okay. I feel like they could be a little bit better if I blend in all of the ideas, but generally speaking, I feel like my conclusion is pretty clear. And when it comes to creativity, this is the greatest point I feel I have, because I applied innovation for effective team meetings, which, as I mentioned, online meetings and also standing meetings can be beneficial and even considered more effective as sitting meetings, which this information can be found in my critical review based on the papers.